Hey, it's Peter from Image Motion. We're putting some new wheels and tires and sensors on Brian's vehicle, 2016 Lexus RC350 F Sport. Brian's behind the camera. He's doing us a pleasure in filming this today, and let's show you how we install these sensors and program them. Alright, so this is how we program the sensor. You turn the unit on. I'm just going to boot up. It takes about a couple seconds there. It's got an SSD inside, it's super quick. Alright, go to vehicle selection, Lexus. Let's go the other way. RC. Program new sensor. Pop her in. And we'll do the right wheel first.
A few moments later.
Any day now. There we go. And we'll do 3 more wheels and then we'll pop them in and start the install. Got our sensors, got my coffee. Let's go to the back and install these. It's gonna be tricky, a little balancing act. Oh boy, look at that. Alright guys, here we are, 20x9 RFX5s by Rohana. And a nice silver finish. Alright, so we got the wheel on the machine, it's not clamped in yet. There's a sticker on the back of it. It's basically just a warning saying do not install a tire. Alright, so we're going to do the right, let's just do the right wheels first. We labeled the sensor with an R here because they differentiate between right and left side for the sensor and how it reads it. Okay. Basically, what you want to do is put a little lube on this guy, just in case. Just a tiny bit, just so it's easier to pull her through. And screw her in. And that's pretty much it. It's popped in. Nice and simple. There we go. Make sure she's nice and center. And next step is to remove the valve cover. So when you're airing it up, you want it to air up quickly, and plus relieves pressure too when you're installing the tire, just in case, you know, some weird spots. Weird pockets of air, lets it escape easier. So there you go. And I guess we'll put the tires on next. Alright, so we're ready to put the tire on. Wheel's nicely secured. We got the sensor in. So we got the right side sensor in, so we want the driver's side. So you want the tire spinning this way. When we put it on, it spins to the right side. Alright, let's get a little bit of lube going on there. Get on the... Don't want any friction between the machine and the wheel, because obviously that is bad. And a little bit on the bottom side, just so the tire pops in a little bit nicer. And then a little bit on this upper side here. And you just don't want to get the sensor, skip that. And then this wheel is a face up mounting. The way you can tell that is you can see the drop dead center is there, and it's closest to the face. That's the perfect spot where you want the tire to go in. Least amount of stretching the tire out or pressure on any certain points when the tire is going on. Okay, so sure, tire's rotating to the right. And when you're installing this, you want to have that sensor away from the pressure point of the tire. Because you don't want this sensor being here. If you want to grab that below there, because if the sensor is here, the tire would pry against the sensor and probably smash it. So we want to just easily put that in. And if you can see over here where the sensor is, it's just going to pop on and slide down. No pressure. And you want to do the same thing on the top side. Have that sensor on that side. Okay. Put some lubricator on this side as well. Okay, we're gonna put the top on. This machine isn't the newest, but you know, I've been working with this thing for like 10 years, so I know how to do it. So slowly go The newer machines have more arms and the touchless mounting and all the fancy kind of stuff, right? But this one needs a little manual labor, such as you see. A little bit more work, but it's fine. Now, just go slowly. Pressure. And there we go. Tire is on. And we will be ready to air this bad boy up. Make sure that we polish all the scratches out of the wheel. No, I'm just joking. No scratches. We don't got scratches here. See, the lube helps, right? Except you gotta clean it up. All right, unclamp it because these are clamped from the outside, so you don't want to put air in while these are clamped in, or else you will not take them out once the bead gets set. Just float it up on there. And we are going to set this to about 35 PSI. Now, Brian can adjust this later on to whatever he likes.
35 is perfect.
But 35 is good, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna hear a little pop. That's pretty easy. Pretty simple. Okay, so you wanna, without the valve core in, you wanna go over. So I usually go to 40 something, because once you take this out, it loses some PSI. And the reason you do this is air goes faster without the core, so you don't have to wait as long to air up the wheel. So I just held the core there on this valve core screwdriver. Just screw it in. And then put this back on to see how much pressure. We got 36. All right, 35, good to go. All right, next step is to balance this son of a gun. Let's get it. All right, so now we got all the wheels, they're all mounted. Now we have to do a little balancing act. And I forgot to explain to you guys that these are the Otsu, what are these? Otsu FP8000s. Now you're wondering, what the hell is Otsu? Well, Otsu is a parent company of Falcon. And obviously you've heard of Falcon tires before. And these are the exact same as a Falcon FK452 summer tire, which they discontinued by Falcon. But Otsu being the parent company, they have the mold still. They continued making them, and they're really affordable, and a lot of people like them a lot. Just to show you a comparison, we have an old Falcon FK452 right here. It's nice and brown, it's pretty old. As you can see, identical, right? It's the same mold, it's just, it says Otsu on the side rather than Falcon. And if you can see here, FK452 right over there. And that's it. So, after that little brief explanation, we shall balance these. If you see what center we need. We're going to need another one of these, just in case we don't damage the spokes. And we're setting these up for tape weights. Obviously, we don't want to use hammer on weights. Alright, so now we gotta measure where we gotta go. And there's a little laser there. Me, follow the laser. Alright. So we're just setting this one up. First edge, second edge. There, spin. It needs 1.5 ounces, not too bad, considering the location of where the weight needs to be. And that's 1.5 ounce on the outside closest to the face. So 3 ounce strip, we take half the strip. If I can peel it, these gloves make it a pain to peel, but we got it. And now if you look at the laser down there, when I'm spinning this, see how it's a flashing laser, a dot, but when it turns solid, that's where the middle of my weight should go. Laser guided. The future is here. even though I got this 10 years ago, but it still works pretty good. It's a good machine. If everything goes well, we should zero itself out. Do 3 more, and Brian's ready to slap these babies on his car. And the next scene you'll see is these wheels on his car properly balanced. Check it out, zeros on the board, and we are good to go. Signing off. We'll sign on with Brian's car. We'll probably make some more videos in the future.
Cool.